Well, hello,
How's
and welcome into this Roulette Rivals 9 matchup between Sleazeball and Supreme Commander Ike. I'm your host, Gunther, and I'm joined by BluntsNBeatz. BluntsNBeatz, how you doing tonight?
Hi, Gunther. Nice to be here.
Yeah, so we've got ourselves a console upper bracket round 1 matchup here, and I'm pretty excited for this. This is going to be the first RR9 matchup that I have cast. And yeah, first map up is going to be Sapienza. Followed by Hokkaido, picked by Sleazeball, and then Ike, respectively. And then if we get to it, our decider is going to be Paris. So, lots
great.
Lots of
hope to see
Hitman 1
Paris.
love.
Duel starts in 10 seconds.
Yes.
All right, and our first spin is now live. Blunts, go ahead and take this one for us, will you?
4, 3.
Okay, we have Silvio Crusoe injected poison as the private detective, and Franny Dasani amputation knife as mansion security.
Okay, so pretty lovely
Interesting
spin
one.
here.
Yeah.
We've got ourselves a live kill, but outside of the private detective, everything can be handled inside of the mansion grounds. Obviously, you've got the mansion security disguise as well, which can be grabbed literally like any time once you're in the mansion, because both Sylvia and Francesca have mansion guards around them. And yeah, Sleazeball is right in it with a very quick plan time. Ike is still perusing the loadout real quick to see what he can come up with.
Yeah, he's looking at mansion guard start. That's interesting. We usually see people go for default start with the PI, just because here the NPCs around him, their cycles are pretty much known at the start.
Yeah, absolutely. And Sleaze is Sleaze has this down pretty practiced. You see the bump there on the blue shirt woman who walks through here. He's going to be able to get his trank shot off, and that should be a free private detective disguise right then and there. It does take a while going from sitting to finally pass out. And Ike is just loading in, but like the in-game timer for Sleaze obviously already at 45 seconds. He's going to have about a 55 second lead on Ike just from getting the planning done and loading in as quickly as he did. And this can be a very fast spin, so Ike has a lot of ground to make up. He's opting to start as mansion security. Interesting choice. Definitely think that Sleaze has a bit more optimization here, because when it comes to optimization, it's how many times you're passing the same point on the map, correct? And with this, you've got Ike who's going to have to go down, get the amputation knife, then come back. Whereas Sleazeball, now that he is in the mansion, he doesn't have to go anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. And with PI, he's going to have to wander outside of the mansion and come back in. He's got to get out and infiltrate again, which is a bit awkward.
Yeah. I do think that it's worthy of noting. Sleaze obviously with the tag of Roulette Rookie, but obviously a pretty substantial Hitman player as it is. This is not Ike's first Roulette Rivals tournament, but you do still see, we see pretty often certain players, if they see a disguise that they know is in the spin, that's just their kind of default start. They just kind of go with that. And it works in a lot of cases, but in this one, I definitely think, as we just saw, Sleaze just grabbed the mansion guard disguise there, that definitely a bit more optimized to go ahead and be able to make that swap. And look at this timing too. He's at 2:12 and he's heading up to Francesca's office. And
I should make the natural ISO timing pretty quick.
Yeah, and he's got himself his amputation knife. Yeah, this should be.
I'm sure he picked up the right knife, right?
Yeah, he did. He double checked because he's got that curved one in the lower right of his screen. There's the kill. A nice live melee kill instead of a throw. There's the dump, and he's even gonna grab the BioLive keycard as well. So yeah, he's done with the upstairs.
Yeah, good to remember.
And he's got his disguise downstairs as well. So this is gonna be pretty straightforward for him. He's got his gun out as well. It looks like he might opt to shoot the telescope. I guess he didn't. I guess he just sees something that he likes instead.
He's also dropping his gun and picking it back up plenty to help with the speed.
Is that what that does? I always thought that it was just like a fun thing that fast guys did.
I assume so. I'm not sure why you would do it otherwise.
Just for the showmanship
And
of it all.
KOing the chef, I guess, for safety,
Yeah,
in case he hears something.
I can definitely see
He
that.
has some time to kill.
And he's got to wait. I am confused why he didn't opt to go for this knockout chain from upstairs. I mean, he's only got the one dart, but he did have
This
the
is a
crowbar.
pretty safe spot to do it from. Once Silvio's in there, you can corner subdue him and just run up behind his other guard. Or you can use Tranks.
Well, what is beneficial here is as well, it is a live kill. So he has to make sure that he gets this without panicking or knocking out Caruso.
Ike's closing in on his first kill, but sleaze has just got the objective to do, and then he's out.
Does he have himself the EMP?
I didn't see.
I didn't see either.
Is he going to pistol snipe it? Oh, yeah, he's got the EMP it. No pistol snipes tonight.
No. I mean, I think that's a safe bet, because we could be here all night if it was just pistol snipes.
He does slide all the way down the pipe, though.
Yeah, no drop. But, I mean, he doesn't really need it either. Like, the endgame timer is only at 427 right now. Like, he is well and away ahead of where Ike is. Ike just about to get his first kill, but he has missed the timing on Francesca.
Yeah. I know, is Friday's late for him, it seems.
Oh, that's right, because he started Mansion, so he would have...
he triggered the phone call.
Phone call, exactly. Okay.
Extended dialogue.
Yeah, 100%. Well, Sleaze is going to take this one with no hope of a photo finish. I am the admin for today, so bear with me while I do the admin stuff back in the background.
Well done, Sleaze. That was a nice fast run, 4.5 minutes.
That was incredibly
Not so shabby. First try.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, a lot of roulette is kind of won on that first try basis, right? Where if you're able to get a good clean run right out the gate, like that's going to do you so much better.
Yeah, this spin's definitely a very basic Sapienza as well. So if you've got your basics down, it shouldn't prove too much of a problem as long as you know from the off what you're doing, what the most efficient route is.
Yeah, and it looked like
Sleaze did that.
Something.
Yeah. So Hokkaido.
Hokkaido, yes, and this was
3 minutes.
This was Ike's pick.
So we'll see the big strats being pulled out here then.
Yeah, two potentially very quick maps. Well, 3 potentially very quick maps if we get all the way to Paris as well. And obviously sticking with that Hitman 2016.
Yeah. You could always get a random out of the blue long spin. One of those complicated ones that just messes with everyone's heads.
Very true. Well, I can tell you now I'm looking at it, and I don't think that will be a problem.
Map record still standing strong?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I obviously don't want to.
You reckon we're going to see it beaten?
Maybe. See, that's the thing, right? 325, and you know, for folks who don't know, the map record is not how long it takes them to beat the level. It is how long in real time it takes them for the spin. So in this case, 3 minutes 25
that's the
seconds.
Kicker as well.
Meaning that the timer did not get, the spin timer did not get to 43 minutes in the countdown, which is insane, you know. But obviously, you know, you see names like Pajero and Blythe, you recognize, oh yeah, no, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, so in order for Ike to force this to a decider, he's going to have to win this. Sleaze can win it by outright winning it or by drawing, because it is first to 3. So Sleaze is in a very comfortable position. Doubtful that we'll see a non-photo finish draw on a map like Hokkaido. I think that it's a map that everybody will be able to finish.
I hope not, because that would probably imply a lot of restarts
That would imply
and a lot of pain.
Quite a lot of restarts, yes indeed.
Anything you hope to see in this spin?
Well, as the admin, like, I can't tip my hand too much, but yes, there's always stuff that I like seeing. I always love seeing hostile disguises. I always love seeing large melee. I love seeing things that force players to kind of have to figure out how to get something from point A to point B, you know? I think that that's really what tests the strengths and weaknesses of individual players.
I've already seen Fire and Hokkaido pushing some players
Yeah.
in this map so far, surprisingly.
Yeah, so, and that's the thing, like, I've been very busy, so I haven't been able to keep up as much with R9 as I would like, but I very much want to see how Ambrose has affected the meta that we know and love already. But our spin is going live now, and we have Eric Soders, who needs to be killed with a pistol disguised as the helicopter pilot, and Yuki Yamazaki, who needs to be killed with a loud explosive weapon or disguised as the hospital director. So the pistol, no designation of loud or silent, so players can kind of choose whatever they want, but it does have to be a loud explosive weapon for the hospital director. And sleaze, once again, just like right into it. I love the quick plan meta. I love how that's kind of taken over the way that players go about tackling these spins right out the gate.
Yeah, you've got to have a lot of confidence to be so sure. You know, this is my loadout, this is my starting location. That's it. That's all I need.
Yeah, absolutely. There Ike goes.
But we do have a restart.
Going into the playing thing. And this is one of the risks of going for this kind of quick grab. I'm wondering is the plan here to get Yuki real early? It's got to be, right?
I guess, yeah. It is soundproof on that platform.
Yeah,
once
exactly.
you take out all the guards.
Yeah, this will be fun to see if it gets set up. Ike was hovering over starting as the surgeon.
It's not the first helicopter pilot hospital director spin this tournament either.
Yeah.
And as I was mentioning before the match, for this round, Fire has been giving some people problems, and one of them was a helicopter pilot and hospital director spin.
Oh wow! See, that is
part of the problem. Part of the problem was getting both of them in one spin. So I'm just wondering if something like that might pop up again.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, sleaze definitely seems to be in pretty good control of this. Has Yuki isolated. He's going to go ahead and drop the micro explosive right there. That's quite a bit of a turn from that one guard, but thankfully he doesn't see those bodies. And yeah, he's got himself Yuki completely isolated. Obviously, as you mentioned, it is a soundproof explosion.
Oh, he did open the door.
He opened the door.
And people are panicking.
Oh.
And guards are heading down.
Yeah, I questioned the door opening. I don't think that was a good call. I don't know if that has to have just been like his order of operations got switched there, but Ike is still in the planning phase. Like if you're gonna take the time to kind of test this out, like now is the time. But yeah, Ike has to get in there and just start going.
Yeah, he's starting Morg start now. Which is a fair choice. You could get helicopter pilot and then kill Sodas soonish, but that will affect the hospital director.
Yeah.
Make him path a certain way.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know where exactly Yuki will be by the time Ike manages to get over to her. So I definitely like Ike's plan here, because it's, in my opinion, it's kind of, well, what's your moving targets? You know, is my disguise going to move? Should I grab them in a more opportune time? Is the target going to move? Should I grab them at a more opportune time? I think that sleaze has the right idea here in taking down Yuki first. But as Pidgey has pointed out in the chat, that will be heard, and the explosion will be heard, even with the door not open. Apparently,
yeah. Does it have to be further out?
I think so. Pidgey says has to be on far.
It looks
edge.
like looks like he's doing that now.
Yeah, this he should be safe. You still shouldn't open that door. There's no need to open that door. Yep, there it is. Target eliminated. Even almost hides the body. Get himself some sweet extra XP, but it's not to be. As Yuki's just going to dangle on that railing. Ike is finally in, though. And he is making his way up to the helipad, I assume. But how's he going to get himself the helicopter pilot disguise?
This is a unusual angle. Oh, he's getting spied. Oh, that's a rip.
Yeah, and I mean, he'd be walking right into a camera field as well. I mean, you figure starting Morg start as well, you'd have, you could go ahead and take out the camera while you're down there.
Yeah, there's a way from Morg start to approach it from below and sort of come up the stairs. Sort of the way Sleaze is going at right now, actually.
Yeah,
which would be better for him.
I think this is much better. Oh, yeah, and look, he's even got nails down here. Like, this is kismet.
Oh, nice. If he actually goes in there. Right now, the gardener's hanging around.
Yeah.
There we go.
He goes, and he just needs to make sure that he's not seen by Nails, because Nails will do that thing where basically treats it like a bathroom. But, yeah, Nails is down. That's perfectly fine. And, yeah, no, all he has to do is making his way back over to the morgue. He should be able to get the wall bang off nice and cleanly and then get himself out. Ike has also routed down to around the morgue. He's gone and taken out this wandering security guard. And, yeah, I'll even grab the disguise as well.
Taking out the cameras. He's on his way. Sleaze.
Yeah. Very, very clean. Look at this time. Like 3:20, 3:21. Like he's just cooking right through this. I mean, I don't think that it's surprising after what we saw. But yeah, I mean, that's going to be a very, very clean win for him.
Nice one.
Let's go ahead and do all the admin stuff.
So that looks like a GG for Sleaze then.
That is a GG for Sleaze. Yeah, very well played. I mean, all the way through, really. I don't think that that's surprising at all. Like, I think he had an incredibly clean Sapienza, obviously knew exactly what he needed to do, and then coming into Hokkaido, little rocky at the beginning, you know, had a couple missteps, but basically figured it out in the time that it took Ike to really get himself planned and ready to go. And once that happened, like, yeah, just clean all the way through. I mean, you blink and you missed his Soder's kill. It was just so quick after he grabbed that helicopter pilot disguise. So very strong. He's definitely stretching the term rookie with that performance. That was very, very clean all the way through. Yeah, let's take a look at the brackets and see how this shapes him up.
All right.
Okay, so we are over on the console side of things. And yeah, so if you see on screen right now, the console brackets a little bit smaller than the PC brackets, but we do have, let's see here, where are we? Because I'm missing this. Oh, is this the thing? No, I have no idea what I'm looking at. Oh, it's the PC bracket? I apologize. Okay, give me a sec. We'll go to the PC bracket. I think Ike has joined on both, and that's what had me confused. All right, well, this was a PC match, so everything that I said was a lie. So that's my bad. But yeah, so we see Sleazeball has moved on with a convincing win over Ike, and will move on to play Moo in the third round of the upper bracket over on the PC side of things. Meanwhile, Supreme Commander Ike has been relegated to the it should be fantastic. Has been relegated to the lower brackets and is now going to be playing in round 2 against Brain Fixer. So let's keep coming back and checking for that. We're going to take a look at the upcoming matches, see what else is scheduled and on the books. is there is a lot of them that have been scheduled. Not a whole bunch of shoutcasters scheduled just yet, but we have several matches coming up over the next couple of days. So do go to hitmaps.com, scroll down to the upcoming matches section. You'll be able to see all of these matches listed in your time zone, who's playing, what maps they're playing, where they're going to be casted at, all that good stuff. And while you're there, you can go ahead and do some roulette spins as well. So, BluntsNBeatz, any other takeaways from our match tonight?
That was a great match. Just kind of wish I could have seen Paris.
Me too.
Not complaining.
I would have liked to see anything. I mean, it was very, very short. We wrapped this in about 20 minutes, so nice and short and sweet and to the point is Sleaze versus Ike, but still some very, very good Hitman play throughout. Well, thank you so much for joining me, man. Really appreciate you stepping in, especially with it being so last minute. Definitely helps me out.
Yeah.
Helps out the community.
No problem.
That is going to do
Great
it for
spit.
us. Is anybody live that we can go and raid? Let's see here. Who we have that's live? We got
A
Manga.
100% all-white.
So we will go ahead and give Manga a raid here. And I will correct the VOD so that it is correctly titled when we finally upload it. Great. Thank you everybody so much for coming out. We really appreciate it. And we will see you in the next match.